Ajeta. Hey, a crew will sell. A Saturday morning, Konkonsa. Konkonsa be a guy. Guys, Konkonsa be a guy. Kevin the Taylor. Konkonsa here. Information killer.
Your markings, you ask yourself, is this the NPP that we were made to believe that it represents the people, or it's for the people, or it's a political party that really want to help the people of Ghana? The NPP under this Bawumia regime has become a killing machine. They have become a party that does not respect the laws of the land. Ghana. And somebody like AFENYO MARKIN'S, who is about to be the leader of the NPP in parliament, it shows, say NPP no, echo when him the AFENYO MARKIN'S is your leader. No reasonable Ghanaian will respect the NPP again. And this message is going to go for. This message is going to be any Santifo, any O2 for say to 2. This is a man who is going to represent or lead the NPP. Monsha the AFENYO MARKIN'S eye. This story is going to start slowly. You need to follow me slowly. Baby, a story ni be any pictures, any fact, I'm never sure. Ochano Pabu Musa say, why should anyone in Ghana today consider AFENYO MARKIN'S say Ombe the leader of the NPP in parliament? Why? Let's get going.
John, man, greetings.
Now, there was a gentleman, for some reason, in Kwara, our story, there are some tapes that you're making sure say nipa be voices, you know, you're messing it up because you're person identity every show. So story where I'm showing there with the facts, you know, in Kwara kitwa. So some of the documents, you know, your paper didn't be because we don't want to expose the kids. As you are watching, I'll be showing you things. And some of the things I need to protect the identity of the kids and some of the people in this whole thing I'm going to do. Now, there was a young man. Now, this young man, at a point, Obana on any Obana said, for some reason, she's filing for divorce. Now, Obani filing for divorce. The young gentleman said, fine. We can all go our separate ways, which is okay everywhere in the world. It's a bear mano because on Obani one mano, on also filing for custody from Kwarano. That is 2020. So the man was also like, okay, fine. Let me also file for custody because I'm doing well. I'm okay. It's not like I'm jobless. I've been able to build my life, work hard to get to this point. I should be able to take care of my kids. For a man to say I'm filing for custody, no onim obana ebia onani jino the financial status, because nobody will want to have the burden of paying school fees, taken as a single husband. But ebia or consider onimoba on obano any that financial capability to take care of the kids. Hardly do you see men in Ghana saying, say, okay, hardly. When a young man comes out to say, in fact, Mr. filing for custody of my kids. Send a beya, Mr. Menibetuma Komembano. If it doesn't work, it's not working out. It's fine. It happens everywhere in the world. Now, so the man applied for the custody of the kids. Case Nico Drew court. Jaja otina case ni so your friend no Hafiz Sata Amele Boba ni dino no. And this whole thing happened in Winneba. And the judge nitina case ni so what the judge realized what they say. Otieti obia na fan ni obia story no so okay, they should do what we call shared custody. Enti ebetima ba say nkora no omo betumi aba papa no na be spending some time at normal I could spend the time. It's all over the world. It's done. Now remember, in Korani Kodima Menafano, for a whole year, nan Korani ko school. So the man felt to say no. He needs to fight more and make sure that Korani education is very important. No, in Korani Beko school. So he went back again, wanting the court to understand and say he needs the kids. Now when the court ruling came and the judge's name, Hafisata Amele Boba. I'm stating names. People who know said the facts are there.
George, good morning.
Into judgment in the gentleman complied with it. Say yeah, shared custody. Even though he didn't really agree, onyanko fully, but also the court imbraso. So the gentleman said, okay, let me abide by the court because if even I want to contest it, I still have to abide by the judgment of the court for a whole year. So on the 3rd of March 2021, and remember 2021 abrantia no yeso kofa ne ba ewo oba no ho okofa ankora no ene ohun say
tie
konkonsa no you're not feeling well. So he decided to take Nkoran to hospital. Now omkodu hospital no reporter and I say omkodu was don't discover and say Nkoran were suffering from what we call H. pylori. And they were suffering from peptic ulcer. They were also suffering from anemia. And they were suffering from gastrointestinal infection. Gastrointestinal infection. Inti Nkorani yem inti na Nkorani complaining from yem ya. They had a lot anemia. Just say yare bebre papa ne ko form na Nkorani yare. So he had to take the kids to the hospital, meaning the kids were not getting the treatment they were expecting to get. And I say the care they were expecting to get. Man saw it because the kids were malnourished. You could see that they were not living well. So this man took these kids and they got also urinary tract infection. At that tender age, 3 years and 6 years. Urinary tract infection. That means the kids were even using the toilet and stuff they were using were not hygienic enough. And at that age, they have such a problem. So this gentleman decided to take these kids to hospital. Now, I didn't call hospital, no. Hospital for one can say from Yarea testing it will be better for now, no. The kids will stay with Eddie man, no. Said they can be going to the hospital quickly for the treatment because in Korana Yare too many things. And they cannot afford for the kids to be going to another region or another place because they needed the kids, quickly to be treating them. Which is reasonable enough. Now,
Ghana politics KONKONSA.
Even though Dr. Snika Asano, the gentleman's lawyer, insisted, said no. A woman said on current conditioning yet, but court Ashemra. Court Ashemra na ubusu sisia. Ma many betman da wasa court to say shared custody and say now what you way you didn't breme and I memenda way you didn't breme na ya fana breme. Court betme jina so agin Korani nyina de mama ameno full custody ma and then Korani kodi no inti bema no ana papa no den the lawyer catch and say better even though no Nkora no and feel good who treat you no you need to make sure say ma amenen sa kan Nkora no. The man followed. Now the man took these kids to the woman on the 20th of March 2021.
This KONKONSA is
because court in Branick Church say weekends no Nkora betuma kuma me no na weekdays no Nkora no papa no enti 20th no papa na de omko he needs to go pick them up on the 21st. Now Osako for Nkora na Nkora na yare na saba. He realized say Nkora na sa yare biam. This 24 hours to yare na saba because Dr. Sirika say yare na Nkora na yare no they need to be around. Send be betum di omaba but because of the court sombrano the man has to take the kids. So 24 to 48 hours na Nkora no ko di ma me no mba no relapse almost sa echo back to their old condition. Na yare na sa started. And what happened?
I will see I'm a chill bibia and then the first time I had Q comedian Boni and Idia Kwasoba na or share video no inviting what target or say KONKONSA by Kevin Taylor. Political KONKONSA information will grow. to share video no tap love and like and so invite to be so one for na so metie bi na nsema atiesi de ka be go ada de bebre although the onye mu aso kata so the one who do the who others here it share video no yetie bi
was that the man decided to say obesa I'm making sure say enkwara no obesa hwomo now odin kwara ne bae na doctor say hwomo ne ade no ohun say the younger kid pa no the little one na osana wedi 3 no na the man started noticing unusual behavior bi wa kwara no a 3-year-old kid. And what he was noticing and say akwara no say normally a dad, and we are all dads. Yabafia ya mano omoba enchen. But every time ne about 3 years then the kid wants to hold his penis. Akwara person son bemim. But initially no who say akwara yes are not doing say oh, you know kids sometimes become curious. Ebia boga Natalia shana akwara will say oh but it went on and papa will say no, this is unusual. And then every time me bano who say the only thing he wants to touch is the man's penis. Or the penis. So the man got worried. And he saw that this was getting too much. So he was like, no, my kids, they need some specialist to tell me about what this behavior, because it's not normal. So what the man did was that he decided to take the kid to a therapist. Now I didn't call therapist, you know. And a therapist ne catch and say from the assessment now or share akranon bibiano, somebody is actually molesting the kid or violating the kid. You can say molesting. Ebi obidin inside wa akrana and I say oh ma akrana ya debia impenyin sembi ni sa akrana ye. So either say akrano yes sadie no obi for so no. And I say akrano obi mane yes anyoma no. So that is what the therapist told him. Inti. Remember, Satem asem we see, you know, the man decided to say, no, I need to question or ask my kids. More ma DNC. You know, it's a normal dad conversation and kids, because he also wanted to know what is really happening. Even though the therapist has told him, say, what is happening is unusual. Because akrano persistent consistently it's not usual. Akra would 3. So the man decided to talk to Nemano Enkra, very smart kids. So he started asking them questions, and listen to this. This is a conversation between the man and
information.
Dr. Blue, I'm listening. I'm saying something.
I was saying something.
No, Dr. Lou was saying something. Oral.
Yes. Daddy, what's these?
I think they're key holders. Sorry, you said the last 2 things that Uncle JJ did. I'm listening.
He put wee in my mouth, and I go and wash my mouth in 22. And he puts his vagina on my mouth.
He put his what?
His penis in my mouth, and I go and wash my mouth again.
And where was Mommy when it happened?
Mommy said it one more time. Uncle Gigi didn't do it. And Daddy, Uncle Gigi is Mommy's brother. That's why she's believing.
I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry these things happen.
And he said that I'm stupid and he threw me on the floor. And then I scratched myself so badly it was a bit deep.
I'm sorry.
And the last thing is that he kept on pushing me on the wall, hitting me on the wall like that. My stomach was hurting and I felt so sick.
Okay. I'm really sorry he did all these things to you. It will never happen again.
Okay. Daddy. He also put a rubber in my mouth and that rubber that was from the dustbin. And he let me eat something that was from the dustbin. And then he put a paper on the floor. I almost slipped and broke my knee.
Greetings, Flody.
I'm really sorry about this.
Yeah, but Daddy, we do deserve a punishment for it today.
No, don't worry. We'll take care of it.
But I know.
So his kids in Quranic catch and da. You call your mommy why? Your mommy, you heard the kids said Uncle JJ. Now the ex-wife now or pre-divorce were called to say Opeso Jamano or near Bama your friend JJ. And Sir JJ didn't your uncle now say
this is sad.
Uncle JJ puts his penis in our mouth. And that sometimes he puts us down our vagina. You know, in Quranic can the when they go to visit their mom. So they were telling their dad because Papa he was shocked. Like Membano, like especially the younger one with it, you know, and Onunana or Kosadin. And the case of this, what happens? Uncle JJ puts his penis in my mouth. Sometimes he spits it out and all that. It's hard. It's tough for a parent to listen to this. So, what the man starts to think about and say, he decided to take action. So, the man then...
Brother Justice, greetings, man.
The man then decided to say, obey a report. So he went ahead and reported the matter to the police. Now, when the man reported the matter to the police, the ex-wife now called this up a divorce, now filed a case against the man and say the man wants to disgrace her brother. Now, the police have received the audios. The police have gone to the locations, all the locations that the kids talked about, whatever they wanted to get, Omonsaka. Now, the man went ahead to report the case to the police. Now, this JJ guy was arrested. In fact, let me show you the picture of the JJ guy. This is the guy called JJ. This is the guy. So when the man reported the case, he got arrested. Police watching, because the police got all the evidence from the man and in Korano almost statement BBI any other things that come in pictures in this guy who is the man's ex-wife's brother now on the the police arrested him. Now,
Nick,
this is what happened. When the police arrested this guy,
Nicky,
they basically Dove's also ABA investigations into the matter. And when Dove's opened investigations into the matter, what happened was that they issue an arrest warrant and this guy was arrested. Now, where do you see it?
What a story. It's crazy stuff.
Let me show you this document. I'm trying to get you documents when you go back, these are some of the medical officers report ne papa no echo report to my police police report, medical report. You can see there. The dates are there. Everything is there. After this show, you publish everything. So these are all documents that shows the man went through the process to get all the necessary evidence to make sure so I'll call back to court. At least he has enough evidence to show to the court to say ruling now or ban shared custody. At this point, from what I am showing you, you have to give me full custody. These are some of the documents. The police, a whole check on the kids. Now you can see a document that shows the therapist and what they suggested. Say Nisa and Korano come back to where they were again, and that they need to stay with their dad because what they are seeing isn't right. These are all documents. 23rd of March 2021. Time I call for Korano call a pediatrician, therapist, advice on what to do, because they said that it would be good for the kids not to go back to where they came from, because the person they are talking about lives with their mother. So these are all some of the documents Abrantiano from the hospital, from the police, Otumi Egadaya. He made sure these are important documents. Now, you need to understand. Now, you got two cases. The first case, Obana, your friend Selena, Abrantiano, or call court, none a lawyer, any AFENYO MARKIN'S. Listen. Secondly, time a bearman file a case against the Obani Nia Bearmana or Nona in Chronica or then a bearma to 2 minimum. Sa a JJ lawyer na oye lawyer man AFENYO MARKIN'S. So look at this. Lawyer all the divorce case between the man and the woman AFENYO MARKIN'S. And a lawyer also this case between the man and his ex-wife's brother who molested his kids, is the same AFENYO MARKIN'S, and this is not right. You cannot be the same person sitting in the divorce case and the same person defending that your client's brother who has committed a crime. So at that point, AFENYO MARKIN'S, is it a personal case? And when everyone who said AFENYO MARKIN'S was sleeping with Selena. So AFENYO MARKIN'S was basically in that case as his personal case. In law, it is not right. No one should do that. A divorce case is before you. Now that person who came to you and you are his lawyer, that person's immediate relative who lives with her has committed a crime, and you are the same person defending her and defending her brother against one person you are in court with. So you are looking at two different documents and attacking one person. It is not right in law. Unless the lawyer AFENYO MARKIN'S or special interest yes Selena And let me tell you for a fact today, Selena today she has gotten job at DVLA AFENYO MARKIN'S. This is her appointment letter. Before we move forward, this is the appointment letter of Selena the AFENYO MARKIN'S. Ejuma DVLA she will start work. This is her appointment letter. I don't want anyone to stand anywhere or see a customer should be. Selena na oye man ex-wife no AFENYO MARKIN'S na akopage juma offer of appointment as an administrator officer. Selena Okumpa Botei, that's her name. She's supposed to start work on May 4th, she got a job May 4th, 2022. This is her appointment letter. And it was AFENYO MARKIN'S who got her the job. So there's a direct relationship between that lady and AFENYO MARKIN'S. That lady is dating AFENYO MARKIN'S. So AFENYO MARKIN'S, after even knowing, say, science some way, so remember, say, lady ekofa AFENYO MARKIN'S, ekacha AFENYO MARKIN'S say, ombe defending in your bema in the criminal case, and then it means say AFENYO MARKIN'S is aware of the molestation, is aware of the violation. Onim say kwane de nensa won kwara to sa criminal case done so. AFENYO MARKIN'S know all these things, but he still says, say, I will defend you and defend your brother. AFENYO MARKIN'S says he's a family man. Yet the story say case is say abetu enim. Obaba ko pe divorce. Ema nkora no boa waredim no. Yakoto to amadu mehu say unua be ma onene no or ne nkora ne da or the nsa wo nkora no. Was still you want to defend nua be ma no one person. Because you are dating a woman. Because you went to get the woman a job. Enti nkora ne de omukom no AFENYO MARKIN'S does not care. He's a lawyer, remember. As some no, they're dangerous in Yamba. Menya but when you have a pon show no, me person who say NPP for the AFENYO MARKIN'S be omo leader no. AFENYO MARKIN'S does not pass that test. In any country, AFENYO MARKIN'S should not have a license to operate as a lawyer. I'm telling you, his law firm should be shut down. We'll say, hey, when we get there, you understand why I say AFENYO MARKIN'S law firm, it must be shut down. So now back to the matter. You just say, Abrante it might gather enough evidence to prove, say, he does not have to share the kids with the lady. He needs full custody because me mama man san ko enye den enkotena oba ne nchen ema ni nua be ma jeje no enye den emfa nkwara ne nye sade de biem. Until the man went back to court and said, say, he wanted to basically, in layman's term, he wanted to relook at the judgment because it is looking more like the criminal case, is proving that the kids are not supposed to go back there. Because right now, the first case, shared custody, no problem. But at the end of the day, the kid is going to go back to where the criminal case now starts. So I cannot allow that to happen. So the man went back to court. And went back to court, the court said no. And the judge, who actually, honestly, Onim AFENYO MARKIN'S. The judge said, oh, no. From the evidence of police diaba, recordings are made all the things showing say somebody is molesting your kid in your ex-wife's house, no? The judge who sat on the case said no, still take the kids to the woman. Even some amenity koforudia cry, make sure say in Koran koforudia. But the JJ guy no lives with the woman. And the judge who made that decision, no, your friend no a year
story nothing na the more there bo.
Yeah, this the hard part of the job. I'll get her name for you. I think she's called Elfrida Emidenchi. Elfrida Emidenchi. She said no. And that what? And that the kids should go back into the den for the guy to do that to them again. Jaja Owoba. Jaja Oyoba. Na ya beka cho say enkwara no nipa na omote no ni nua be ma yo mu say judge say she does not care. Police the evidence be about say no. The man should still share custody with the woman. Now, let's go to the most dangerous part of it. I'm not going to bore you with the technicalities because me person be lose focus on AFENYO MARKIN'S Adebia or Ghana. And AFENYO MARKIN'S has the right to release a statement tomorrow or tonight to say whatever I am showing on this TV, whatever I am showing is a lie. He can sue. Very, very important. If he wants to sue, say I am tarnishing his image. Say AFENYO MARKIN'S refuse to speak on this. Not MPP for any leader. AFENYO MARKIN'S will end up in jail. Because no matter what, AFENYO MARKIN'S needs to lose his license, and I'll prove to you why he's not even supposed to be allowed in Ghana courts. All right. Now, after all this, something came up. So the gentleman technically said, okay, now enkorano a gentleman or enkorano be the gentleman or and a gentleman mama started school. The man is at work. Owe jume mwana oti say
muntie.
Eye AFENYO MARKIN'S ne lawyer. Oye juma or AFENYO MARKIN'S law firm, because normally my in-laws are lawyers. They have law firms. They have lawyers who work beneath them. No lawyer can go out of her way or his way to go take a case unless the law firm owner law no firm near the or then church say work we see the case way into any lawyer from AFENYO MARKIN'S law firm who is following a case, no, that person is following the instructions of AFENYO MARKIN'S. Every single step a lawyer be able to take from AFENYO MARKIN'S law firm, no, that step will be able to take biano AFENYO MARKIN'S direct instructions. Now, a branch and man who school or hustle. One day, or one day, say AFENYO MARKIN'S, a lady who is a lawyer from AFENYO MARKIN'S law firm, your friend Deborah. This lady, her name is Deborah. Deborah, not the Emranti be from some national security. And what did she do? Deborah has some branti when audio moba. Day audio moba en Korani school. Say omo besisa Korana ko. Abra, there is a pending court case. Abra court mrawo say nobody can do that. Abra AFENYO MARKIN'S no. Into AFENYO MARKIN'S now I catch Deborah we and AFENYO MARKIN'S adding cophobia can Deborah wants on me a national security. Listen. So this Deborah girl went to the school and Chronicle. So school no Professor Akosa or a board chair or more who school crow. I don't want to mention the name of the school. Professor Akosa is pissed about this whole thing. These people entered the school. And then they forcefully started harassing kids looking for the man's two daughters. And people's kids that were there, no, almost in the name of national security, no, Deborah Way, any sanko for AFENYO MARKIN'S you from national security, no, they started harassing in Koromo school. Say almost you share two kids, no, almost called by force. So the police were called, and the gentleman was called from work. Say, Umbra, there are some people here who are trying to kidnap his kids. In the name say, or say, or yeah, Juma wa AFENYO MARKIN'S office, your friend Deborah, she has been given instructions by AFENYO MARKIN'S to come and take the kids by force. Remember, there's still a court case.
Oh, because
now what happened was that the gentleman got there. Luckily, he was close. The police came and they restrained this man. Police said no. They were not going to allow this to happen. What happened was that the man plus this woman, they were arrested and taken to the East Legon police station. The so-called national security for the Ebusa almost say, why in a small from national security who gave the command? They could not say the person. And the Ebusa almost say, is it Dampare? The police commander at the East Legon police commander, your friend, Madam Vera, you people can go and check. She has this on record. So Madam Vera, no, when they brought a girl away and the so-called national security for no to the police station, no, she basically called down Paris, say, these boys are here, that they work with national security and that they are with the police too, and that you actually instructed them to come with the lawyer. Dan Paris said he knows nothing about it and that they should be arrested. So these guys were arrested. The boys, AFENYO MARKIN'S, who is the deputy, he was the deputy majority leader in parliament, using his law firm. This is what he was doing. Oh, he's using boys from national security to go and they torment kids who are going through psychological trauma after AFENYO MARKIN'S girlfriend, who is the kid's mom. AFENYO MARKIN'S girlfriend told AFENYO MARKIN'S to make sure that he goes against the law and take the kids. AFENYO MARKIN'S in his own power took these boys and this Deborah girl and they went to the school. So when they get to the police station, this is what transpired. Listen to this Deborah lady and listen to the commander at East Legon, Madam Vera. This is what happened. This Deborah lady admitted at the police station that AFENYO MARKIN'S sent them to the school against court law, bringing these thugs in the name of national security to come and kidnap the two kids. Abra case, court. AFENYO MARKIN'S is the deputy majority leader. Today, he wants to lead the NPP. Listen to what transpired in the police station.
Just sit in the school for them to come.
You made the complaint to national security.
That is so.
But national security
give complaint to them.
Do national security straight away go to somebody's jurisdiction and effect arrest like that? Or do something like that? No, if I want to ask.
So who directed you to go there? Who directed us?
This is a simple question you have to answer.
Who instructed you? From lawyer, a case was lodged. Different when a case is lodged. So the case was lodged to you and you decided to move forward. So yes, so who instructed you to go to the school?
Who instructed us?
Yes, you want there.
That's what I want. That's the question I'm asking. And who is that director?
I can't mention his name.
Okay, so now.
You
are going to detain you.
No.
You're going to detain me.
Please.
You see that?
No.
If I'm not answering what, because you
I asked you who is that director? Then when I detain you,
I am telling you in Madam Vera's office. No, Madam Vera. That's one of my feet.
No, sir.
I'm very sorry. I'm fighting some cold here. So sometimes you see me sneezing and all that. I'm trying to make this work. So, so you heard it for yourself at the court. This is what transpired at the police station in East Legon. So these people, they were asking them that who actually sent them to go to the police station. So and almost said they are not going to say it. And this was the Deborah girl. Now or what a police station who was trying to say they don't want to say who actually sent them to go to the kids' school to do what they did. So now these people were arrested. Sorry. I'm out for the to me, Drew, but any. I'll be back after this short break.
KONKONSA di udi asa.
Me tetafo na me buy me baton fish. Ewo asafo market. Ya me be one wo hwe me. Da bia no pa me so dia wo yem tema me. Awia ne ama me eto fufu anwuma so ne asebo me. Efiri se dum so ba me ba no fish adaka duasa ne akoto agu kwa. Enti na me ba no onya sika ma me na me de didi. Efira no ba me ba me ni di yo. Eno ani bodo se hwan. Ana me du han ma to bi di. Me ba nya sika ma me wo bo se ante. Se di adwuma no nya dum so. Abrowa de me na ye nyina firi dum so. Me ti asi me de me sumu ho. Ne mu ya ansa me da fom birim. Mama adai.
So let's do this. So Deborah and the two so-called national security guys were taken to the East Legon police station. So Madam Vera and the commander, you can go there and verify. These two people today, I'm asking, where are they? Omo ya arrest you more East Legon police station. Where are they? AFENYO Markins made sure, because of the powers now of our parliament, and those criminals, they were taken out. We are asking the police. In fact, they did a great job. Dan Paré at that point told them to arrest them. So if they were arrested, if they were prosecuted, we want to know, because this is kidnapping. And then they said they work with national security. So we need to know. National security pay bang and a school kidnapping conforma. And this is the lady who is a lawyer who works at AFENYO Markins law firm. She was instructed by AFENYO Markins to do that. Now, after that, something happened. AFENYO Markins, knowing that what he did was wrong, in law, say, ye court, na say, afanya court. You, the opposing lawyer, you don't have to call me to ask me for my lawyer's number. You don't do that. In law, so unim law or ethics, and I could AFENYO Markins on I'm Ghana also a great lawyer or a big lawyer or a DND. Now after AFENYO Markins, yes, I do we know. AFENYO Markins, we all know, or what sir a brandy and a lawyer number dada. But because onim so a committed crime, no, AFENYO Markins wanted to use another strategy on phone for people to think, say, oh, basically, it didn't mean any harm. So after this issue happened, AFENYO Markins now pick a phone, call this boy, and indirectly threatening the boy. I'm talking about the gentleman Nimbano Hono. So what AFENYO Markins say, on one side for a phone, to indirectly, and let me tell you, when it comes to threat and bullying, somebody can call you and say, you know, you're my brother. I love you. You know, sometimes you have to be careful about the things you do. He's threatening you. He's basically being tactical about it. But when you listen to him well, he's telling you that you don't have that power that I have. And don't think, say, so people from Wakacha say, hey, Michiwa, ma bunkwana threat. No. AFENYO Markins, he knew this guy's lawyer's number. He has been in court with this guy's lawyer. He has been in court several times with this guy's lawyer. But AFENYO Markins, after this incident happened, he, as a professional lawyer, Onim said that is illegal and not right. No, he picked the phone, called this gentleman,
instead of calling the lawyer.
In a strategy, what he tried to do is say, in the form of an advice, he was threatening the gentleman, and he was making him know, say, I am powerful than you. Even though I'm not telling you in plain language, I am making you understand that I can make this thing turn the way I want. Now listen to AFENYO Markins, who is not supposed to pick a phone and call the gentleman to advise or to solicit what, never.
No contact.
Because you are in court with this guy. You have this guy's lawyer's number because you have exchanged documents. You have exchanged information. So why would you pick a phone it was because after AFENYO MARKIN'S suma national security for na Chiomo with his lawyer, Deborah, no, he knew he had committed a crime. But then he wanted a way to indirectly intimidate the gentleman on phone by making him look like, say, AFENYO Fremi. He spoke to me. But behind the scenes, if you are very smart and you've done communication, AFENYO MARKIN'S was doing what? He was threatening him. This is the deputy majority leader. He's a lawyer. Now listen to AFENYO MARKIN'S.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
By Jehovah's grace, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
This is AFENYO MARKIN'S.
Okay. Yes, I missed your call this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I called you, huh? How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
I said, how old are you? What's your age?
Sorry, sir, I want to understand why.
Okay, I'm your ex-wife's lawyer regarding the custody of your kids.
Okay.
And I sent my junior lawyer, Deborah.
Okay.
You remember the drama in the school on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that ended at the police station, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did AFENYO MARKIN'S say? He said he sent Deborah
Yeah.
to the kids' school on phone. And I want you to maybe say he knew what he had done. And he was indirectly calling this guy
Power in Ghana
to threaten him. And first of all, say, I sent Deborah with those guys to come and kidnap your kid. So he's admitting that he has committed a crime. A lawyer, a lawmaker, a so-called lawyer in Ghana who says, this is intimidation. This is a straightforward intimidation. It does not matter the conversation they will have, the advice. He is intimidating the gentleman that I sent Deborah and those guys to your kid's school. But he's not going to be screaming. He's basically using this tactics to tell you, say, if you don't do what I am trying to let us negotiate here, it's not going to be nice for you. This is the guy. Now let's go back and listen to the whole conversation. But I wanted you to know, say, we didn't admit to say, on a smart Deborah way, any tax now from national security to the kids' school. Let's move forward.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
By Jehovah's grace, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
This is AFENYO MARKIN'S.
Okay. Yes, I missed your call this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I called you, huh? How old are you?
How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
I said, how old are you? What's your age?
Sorry, sir, I want to understand why.
Okay, I'm your ex-wife's lawyer.
How old are you? Oh, we're starting intimidation, professional. Continue.
Regarding the custody of your kids. And I sent my junior lawyer, Deborah. You remember the drama in the school on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that ended at the police station, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying, how old are you? There's something I want to tell you. That's why I'm asking you. I'm talking to you as a gentleman, as a brother. What's your age now?
I find it difficult to answer this.
Okay,
question.
no problem. If you won't answer, let me tell you something.
Wouldn't me as wife? Oh, PBD, oh, PBD, beside so I'm a catcher. Like, hey, tactician for God, I didn't pay you some. Penny. I just bought a quad. Now listen what's coming.
I'm a family man myself, okay?
Sorry, come
on.
And
I'm saying I'm a family man myself.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to you as a brother.
Okay.
I don't want to pull the law. Okay? It will be waste of energy. But I want us to find a way of resolving matters, okay?
Okay.
You have put
someone said your kind. I don't want to pull the law. But what's that tone in the voice and the down person what I say? You know, I'm a family man too. You know, like bringing that I care about you, that move, you know. I get that.
A woman to bed. Me, I believe in metaphysics. And woman getting yeah. Initially, and dream, whenever I ask you of your age, we may be carried away by our ego and our pride. What I've seen in life, I don't like to confront issues. I think that there's always a somber way of resolving matters. Because at the end of the day, the effect on our lives, you know, we don't see where it is coming from. If there are mistakes we made in life, maybe we think we have some little money, we can pay our way out, we can frustrate people, hurt people, but in the end, it ends up destroying us. So I'm talking to you as a brother, not as a lawyer to your ex-wife. So I'm done with talking to you as a brother. Now I'm talking to you as a lawyer.
Sorry. Oh, you go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Did you follow? I said that my first statement to you was talking to you as a brother and a family man. Now I'm going to talk to you as a lawyer. Okay? So talking to you as a lawyer, try as much as possible. Maybe I could get your lawyer's number so that we respect the court order with the issue of she having access, you having access, so that both of you, I mean, you've lived together before, you've had husband and wife relationship. This is the time for both of you to torture each other and then make sure that the kids get the best out of it. Okay? So it's vacation. Whether there's extra classes or not, extra classes is not regular school. She must have access to the kids, and you would have access to them on weekends. That is what the order says. If you agree with me, I think that you can place a call to your wife and ask her to come for the kids. There's no need for police or national security or lawyers to be involved because the order is clear. So that you can have a peaceful relationship even after your divorce. This is what I think I want to suggest to you, young man.
I was here before Kevin Taylor, but more about my Monte story and I see I'm on the tougher. It's a young man on and the wife I have a divorce and they sharing custody of the kids. As the lawyer said, you know, Obani have on crano, no so I have on. And crano ko Obani wa Obani nuya bema edin bema shishen koranum and molesta and crano tocha and crano and then crane by ebe kachere womo papa and cry last born cry was 3 years old. Ebe kachere wo papa say na uncle yen. Tin you already so now court case aging a move for divorce that are almost file divorce. And they see another criminal case ababi jinem. So you see lawyer yi after papa catcher and says still because papa no ede equal court catchers unti man crying corner yerin who be. This is what's happening because Ninu Yabe Matifi was an yoma winner air cosufio into 20 me ne ma enye den enko hobio. Ena lawyer ya walker say a smart national security for any lady or that one's your lawyer a quam cranny school yes one mokofan Quran force and any police some could do police and your friend say dampale your friend damper so you machine a damper me arrested warm and as he say AFENYO afraid the father of the kids are also catching his own summer and Quran still shake. Hey, ajeta. TB.
I've heard you.
Before no more fight.
This is clear intimidation.
Until
this is clear intimidation. You are in court with a guy.
They were sharing.
You know his lawyer. You talk to the lawyer. You after you go and try to kidnap his kids. Who have a friend or phone so. Ebusan how old he is. Abra court documents. You are basically clear cut intimidating the guy. So Jimmy at the mayor. This is what AFENYO MARKIN'S was doing. And this is the guy in court saying so, a best lawyer. And what hurts is this guy stands in parliament as a lawmaker. This AFENYO MARKIN'S, some way, Obina yeah, because he 20 years. And this is a guy working in Ghana today. NPP say this is the guy they want him to lead the NPP as the majority leader.
Hey, I get that.
Inti, the whole NPP, AFENYO MARKIN'S, and on the majority leader, a guy who uses national security to intimidate civilians, goes against court orders, calls people and threaten them. These three things, AFENYO MARKIN'S is supposed to be in jail. But does it end there? No. AFENYO MARKIN'S cried the worst thing in our life, in his life. Do you know? And I keep saying, the judiciary, the so-called General Legal Council is our biggest problem. Okay. FIFA, lawyer FIFA, at the saying lawyer FIFA, ya General Legal Council say or see Chief Justice Enini Yabua akwaje $5 million or reportee the client catch and say Chief Justice agenda $5 million no omuchi lawyer FIFA ko General Legal Council aya Chief Justice no ankasa na Enini Yabua oteso and na omubua FIFA for say identity FIFA akoka Chief Justice asem and FIFA said no, my client told me and I was reporting it. Why do you hold me hostage here? And this issue did not end there. After a year, AFENYO MARKIN'S threatened this gentleman. Now, so this gentleman decided to move forward and do what? Report this case to the General Legal Council. Yeah. So this gentleman decided to say, from what is happening, it's getting too much. AFENYO MARKIN'S or Markin is a lawyer, and that the General Legal Council is in charge of disciplinary things when it comes to lawyers, ethics, when they break the law. So the gentleman decided to report AFENYO MARKIN'S to the General Legal Council. AFENYO MARKIN'S and what? And the Deborah lady. So this is what happened. The General Legal Council actually sent the gentleman a notice. Good morning, sir. This is to remind you of your meeting with the disciplinary committee of the General Legal Council, scheduled for Thursday, 18th January 2024, 1 p.m. Venue, General Legal Council Secretariat. Thank you. So this is the official invitation after a petition General Legal Council about what AFENYO MARKIN'S is doing, using security to intimidate him, kidnap his kids, calling him to intimidate him, using his law firm and all that. So the General Legal Council called this guy to come. And the General Legal Council called AFENYO MARKIN'S and the Deborah to the disciplinary committee. Okay. Now this is what happened. When AFENYO MARKIN'S went to the General Legal Council, so to the General Legal Council, the two national security operatives, Deborah and AFENYO MARKIN'S, they all went to the General Legal Council.
I will say from Chiama High Q Media. TNA. Politics is some pattern change. Yes, story no ni interested or how what you saying. Timo master team insult near them. Say we boni any die kwanso. No insult. Why? Did Kevin attend the obi all comment yasem obi ankyere na adwere. Story no any year discuss wa ha. Eye wo ba na obi eye ni say ya what will you do? And a lawyer be say dey na obeye. Tie story no. Politics in the bonus. Why? Enjoy it.
AFENYO sent Deborah along with two national security operatives. Omoko school hono. Omoko yesa de no. General Legal Council omoko hono. Sorry, na AFENYO MARKIN'S and Deborah, because Deborah was sent by AFENYO MARKIN'S, and AFENYO MARKIN'S admitted in the telephone conversation say, "Oh no, and a smart Deborah and his attacks no to come and kidnap his kids." Now when they went to General Legal Council, all that the gentleman did was to report AFENYO Markin's conduct to the General Legal Counsel. And the report was that AFENYO Markin's, one, is protecting a pedophile. The guy is a pedophile. The police have done their investigations. The case is in court. There are evidence. That's why the police have opened investigations. In fact, Dovsu, they have made sure, say, that guy now, your friend, JJ, no, that guy, no, he was arrested and the case is in court. So how can AFENYO Markin's, at the end of the day, he being the counsel to this JJ and also being the counsel to Selena, now send his lawyer and thugs to my kids' school to go and kidnap them? So the gentleman wanted answers. And in any country, AFENYO Markin's was supposed to lose his license. AFENYO Markin's law firm, they were supposed to lose their license. Deborah too was supposed to lose her license. They were supposed to be barred from the practice. It's a fact. There is no two ways about it. In fact, the General Legal Counsel, the people who sat on the case was Bafu Bonny. Lovelace. What kind of Lovelace? Lovelace, ex-wife. Sam Okujato. Sa papa uneni kronfobina and the ba echo repeat made, you know. You remember? Of course, Kukwanya Bible religion studies so said no. Sam Okujato, that greedy old man, Okar Council of Elders, he was on that board, on that committee, and lawyer Zwenes. Lawyer Zwenes too was part of the committee of disciplinary committee of what's case with so. Bafu Bonny. Lovelace, Okujato, Sam Okujato, and Zwenes. These were the people who were sitting on the case. Now the General Legal Counsel, first hearing the whole thing, no, what they did, the first appearance, no, they were livid, they were angry, they were like, what AFENYO Markin did was unethical, and that is Ojidom. Okay, that's the guy who took a FIFA. He was a FIFA's client. Now, in Tobuko, the General Legal Counsel, in their first hearing, AFENYO Markin's say, in law in Ghana or in the practice, it is unethical to be handling the divorce case and the same time handling the criminal case of your first client who is related to the criminal. For now. So the General Legal Committee, the disciplinary committee said, this is unethical. How can you be handling the divorce case? And the person you're handling his divorce case, his brother who has committed a crime, which is connected to the divorce case, no, you are the same lawyer handling that case. It is unethical. You're not even supposed to do that. In the first place, you have broken every single law in legal practice in Ghana. So what happened there was that the General Legal Counsel stated that AFENYO Markin's wasn't ethical. He was deeply and he was taking the case personal. He was involved in the case as the guy's rival than the guy's opponent's lawyer. AFENYO Markin's role wasn't even a legal role. He wasn't a lawyer anymore. He has basically become the guy's their enemy because he has become his rival. I to say, what take a case to say, ex-wife, mina menene da intimate nyansa. So the General Legal Counsel was like, this is what you are doing. Why should you be doing this whilst you know that emranitia, you know you have to lose your license for doing this? In fact, AFENYO Markin's knelt down with Deborah and he was begging that they should not revoke his license. They should not bar him from the bar. They should not bar him from practicing law. And these judges I have mentioned, they were all sitting there. He admitted that he has gone against the ethics. He has actually basically tormented people. He has threatened somebody. Abra court so AFENYO Markin's admitted to all the crimes. And then the antics he pulled there, he knelt down, he was crying, and he was telling them it is not his fault. Then it is the devil. And that the issue is the law is the law. The law is the law. So when you look at it critically, AFENYO Markin's was supposed to be disbarred. They were supposed to take his license. His law firm was supposed to be shut down because AFENYO Markins went to the extent of even using national security to intimidate citizens. You can't do that as a deputy majority leader. You can't do that as somebody who makes laws. You can't even think about that in the first place. Calling somebody and threatening them on phone whilst that person is in court with you. All these crimes in any serious country, AFENYO Markins shouldn't be practicing law, and AFENYO Markins shouldn't be even leading a class 1 class. So if AFENYO Markins today is going to be the leader, the majority leader of the NPP, are you kidding me? How low has our parliament sunk? How low has the Parliament of Ghana, the NPP, how low has this sunk? Now look at this. After all this, the legal counsel told AFENYO Markins to drop the JJ case. So AFENYO Markins was instructed by the legal counsel not to no more be the lawyer for the criminal case, and that he can still be the lawyer for the guy's ex-wife. If AFENYO Markins had not committed a crime, why would he drop JJ's case as the lawyer for JJ and also a lawyer for the guy's ex-wife? So AFENYO Markins, from the General Legal Counsel, showed clearly that he admitted that he had committed so many crimes. In any country, AFENYO Markins shouldn't be calling himself a lawyer as we speak. Now, do you know what happened? What did the General Legal Counsel do? At the end of the day, if the law is perfect and we are making sure, say, the law sees everybody the same, irrespective of your position in Ghana, does it work like that? The General Legal Counsel are listed for you. These are judges. These are lawyers. These are people we revere to uphold the laws. Because for a deputy majority leader to high tags, to go and kidnap somebody in their school, and also go ahead to call the person to threaten him, and then also make sure that at the end of the day, being a lawyer for two cases which he is personally involved, it shows that AFENYO Markins is not supposed to be standing in any court. And it's a original court to be our Ghana. And you know, this is what he does at Winneba and his Swedru. That is AFENYO Markins' tactics. Oko Winneba no akwesi police station. Oko police station udi bonia ni nipa wo ha mo se wafre asienyi no. And each last time I say, no politician is supposed to build a police station in Ghana. And when you go to Winneba, AFENYO Markins the tax no, omudi bonia, he just picks a phone and say, "Mu release no, I built the police station." So AFENYO Markins has built a criminal cartel on an Ghana, and the coup he has done to Oseche Mensah-Bonsu was starting in no. AFENYO Markins was started Saturday about 3 years ago. He knew he was going to kick Oseche Mensah-Bonsu off, but he was being tactical about it. AFENYO Markins, MPP war opposition, no. AFENYO Markins, none the client in Game Boys. So he was defending fraud boys in court. AFENYO Markins, go and read all the cases AFENYO Markins won before they came to power. It was all about protecting and defending fraud boys in court. Go and read his record. And anything he feels to say, nobody can do him anything. As a lawyer and a lawmaker, he can take thugs, brand them as national security, go and kidnap people, and call. So all the things that Mark had shown, I was saying AFENYO Markins, you're banned no. And he said, "Otumia lawyer across Ghana." Even Parliament, he was not supposed to be a parliamentarian. They were supposed to withdraw him. Being even the deputy majority leader, say NPP a party, our credibility, AFENYO Markins, and cause some withdraw no. Now they see it. I mentioned they see it. Upon all the things that happen at General Legal Counsel, upon all that happened at General Legal Counsel, General Legal Counsel, and you know what happened? The General Legal Counsel, their decision was that AFENYO Markins, lawyer na AFENYO Markins sma no man ko kidnapon ko forma abra no munyina emnimu mra no. General Legal Counsel catch AFENYO Markins lawyer and say ontro apology letter and come abranti and no. Listen to this. Sam Okujato Ablakwa, Zwenes. We are talking about Lovelace, ex-wife of the Chief Justice, Bafu Bonnie. They sat down and said, oh, the Deborah girl should just write the Deborah girl should just write the Deborah girl should just write an apology. Should just write an apology to the gentleman, and that is it. After that, that's it. The case is done. So the Deborah girl, all that she had to do, the Deborah girl, all that she had to do was to just write an apology letter, send to the gentleman, and say that, yes, that is it. The General Legal Counsel tells AFENYO MARKIN'S to just go. The General Legal Counsel basically tells AFENYO MARKIN'S that, AFENYO MARKIN'S, that's it, you can go. So when you see the letter that the Deborah lady wrote, this is the letter. And what did she write? This is what the girl wrote. Dear sir, letter of apology. Sam Okujato, that is the man I'm talking about. Letter of apology. I am writing to formally apologize for the incident that occurred at your ward school on June 24th, 2022, following a distress call made to me by my client. I understand that my presence caused some concern, and I deeply regret any inconvenience or discomfort this may have caused. I am committed to ensuring that such incidents do not occur in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere apology for any disruption caused. Thank you for your time and consideration. Yours faithfully, Deborah Asabre Amiyao Esquire. Deborah Asabre Amiyao Esquire, barrister, solicitor, Superior Courts of Ghana. So, AFENYO MARKIN'S lawyer walks free by just writing this apology letter and say, that's it. And AFENYO MARKIN'S today, as we speak, Ghana is saying, NPP is saying, we should all stop what we are doing and make AFENYO MARKIN'S the majority leader in parliament. How? And we expect AFENYO MARKIN'S to respond to this. AFENYO MARKIN'S, in the next 24 hours, you need to respond to this. Did you do this? He did it. And he can sue. His silence will prove to us that NPP na ewohono enye party ose nyansani biya di echire. In fact, nobody should recognize, because AFENYO MARKIN'S know say eye obi a violating kwara, a molesting kwara. He's a family man, he has kids. Yeah, the obi abegina court say ordinance wo obi ba. What's the audio? You have the evidence, but you still go ahead to go and frustrate and then intimidate the little kids in your school. How do you do that? How do you do that as a husband, as a dad, as a family man, whilst you know that the case is in court? You've heard the video, you heard the audios, you have seen the evidence, you are the lawyer to that criminal, that guy. How do you inti enkorana semonyo mobokra? Inti de abrantie jeje no edi ye eye den eye abrantie ne mammenu no inti en how? Then you go ahead, bring sacks to go to the kids. Almost school. And this guy today, tomorrow, will be wearing glasses and you'll be telling Ghanaians that I want to make laws for you. Why should AFENYO MARKIN'S make law for Ghanaians? Why should we even allow AFENYO MARKIN'S to stand in parliament? The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, you need to ask AFENYO MARKIN'S about this. That did this really happen? Apart from the legal issues, you are a member of parliament. You make laws. So apart from everything, you have basically shown that when people bring laws to this country, you basically will make sure the law does not work. And I expect Alban Bagbin to tell AFENYO MARKIN'S to leave his house to leave his parliament. He cannot represent the good people of Ghana, because when you go back and you follow proceedings, AFENYO Markins basically has committed a crime that he needs to be jailed. His laws, certification and license should be taken away from him. So how can AFENYO Markins, how so between Ghana for Atna Parliament to say, oh yemra, ama yeni Ghana for? Why should the NPP, this political party, represent AFENYO Markins, who is a criminal to me, who uses national security to intimidate citizens, who basically threatens citizens, who is a lawmaker? How can the MPP go bring AFENYO Markins on an lead MPP? Now the whole MPP in Ghana for a sorry penny for, we are all quiet and watching this. So AFENYO Markins or Chinababejina Parliament, I can say, Mr. Speaker, this law, this calculation, this code, this standing orders, why? Why should the young people of Ghana today search for AFENYO Markins to lead the NPP in Parliament? In court, we don't care, but why in Parliament? Why should this guy who has broken every single law come to Parliament to make law for us? Why is even the NPP giving us AFENYO Markins? Why is the NPP saying this guy is supposed to be the guy who leads government business in Parliament? In the end, AFENYO Markins, I will boom rassle. AFENYO Markins, we're intimidating Kofo. AFENYO Markins, I also get a license in free system. No, or China, the whole Ghana, but some AFENYO Markins have been also in the majority leader. It's more MPP for you, Kofo, more Muslim Council of Elders. You, his colleagues, into Moma and Uncle Bidin and Sawo War more MPP for more Parliament. Eden in Sawo War mo. A year or more yakayaka they say. Na obidi or the other side, no or your side. Are you people going to be happy? Into moya papanom, moya mamenom, especially the women on the side of the NPP. Moya mana, more MPP side. Are you women? More badaye. Are you insane? When you say Ghana yetano. Are you people going to sit in Parliament and say, yeah, we want AFENYO Markins? Then you people are supposed to be shot in the head. Because any say higher on the General Legal Council, AFENYO Markins went there to accept to say, with the Bonnie, I've played a recording of him threatening somebody he's in court with. In China, you the NPP parliamentarians, and I am telling the minority, at forcing, you people are not supposed to sit in Parliament and debate with such a person. AFENYO Markins is a disgrace to Ghana Parliament. And
I will say for I am bloody. Hey, this is Ghana for you. Ghana for you. You can't just say that work. I had a say your boy. Nothing work in that country. What you say? Penny, sir. Post, macho. Like OPI diope. As you already know, the system is not working. But that means I say, obadi no shroud. Homai. You be did your banner man for feed the Unwe here more 2024 agita. And I must say, it show no ever back in a year. It will be as your journey or share your on sabo love on so tap love on so tap love on so. This is very, very sad. Papa. As a Q, please call Safo Nana Williams AJ. Pacho no why. Oh, on a comment. I don't say my friend Nana. Madam Winina say, Brother Fifi. I don't suffer person kasa na. Brother Fifi Pacho comment me until where you now say. Easy. The system is not working. The system it's sad, but and this is why we're fixing it. To give his bid on this issue. Oh, okay. Where do you come up on? Also, my number no how call why you found na chere wa adwene ba akopɛ ne yanko. Aye. Me patch my number nda ho. Frɛ na aye na kan wa adwene. Williams, Nana AJ. WhatsApp call. Why, patch of friend? Me fun quick na. Yanko. Mami. Hey, Ghana. Hey. Ghana they no be easy. Patch up about love and so tap so you're trying ma. Oh wait. Kacha say my number no me dey twice how I. And my number number there to so WhatsApp call only. Why? What's on Fred the next 2 minutes? You say any me close. So Deborah, greetings. It's crazy. Hey. Ghana dear. We don't know how it could be there. We have a cow. It could see a toba, bro. For the almost have a go the woman in and almost says yes, you could. Hey, that working in that country. If I think say Oniso, but if I think say ni pakra no Oniso. I wish you am the munyinas. Madam Busia. Madam Busia, thanks for sharing. Thanks for inviting. But love and also tap love and also tap so tap so tap love and also bobaso. The munyinas say thank you. To get you. But love and also tap so. Oh. No, Williams, and then said, Kobe Freddy Anka. It was good about. I wish you am the Munyan. I said, Madam, show me, Madam. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye bye.